Hello and welcome to Christian Weather Broadcasting. Today we're going to be forecasting Tropical Storm Nicole, which has made landfall on Florida as a Category 1 hurricane. But before we do, take a look at the gospel message in the description, because Jesus can save you from hell and we all need God's grace. Alrighty, right now you're looking at Tropical Storm Nicole. It has weakened from a hurricane into a tropical storm. Still has winds of 50 miles per hour moving across central Florida right now. You can see it still has some nice convection in it, and it still looks pretty well defined. We're going to be seeing these outer bands, which actually have a good amount of rain and wind in them, moving on into Georgia. So if you're in Georgia, start expecting that wind. Maybe expect a few trees down. I lost a tree when those outer bands came through. Also expect some decent wind, not extreme wind, but expect some tropical storm force wind gusts for sure, and expect a decent amount of rain. This storm dropped a lot of rain. And as far as North Florida and Central Florida, do keep expecting those tropical storm force winds. I would expect tropical storm force winds where you can see that convection bubbling up, which is now weakening. And I would also expect some more wind to move through as the center nears certain portions near Jacksonville. Expect your wind to ramp up in the next hour or so. Now, let's take a look at the true color plot. As you can see, a very beautiful image we have here. Well, beautiful as in very clear image of the storm. We have that center moving on in. You can see once that once that center of the storm starts moving towards Jacksonville, we can expect some stronger winds from that, and you can see that center moving through central Florida. Let's go to the National Hurricane Center. Please read through this. There is also a possibility of river flooding, isolated flash and urban, small stream flooding. So keep an eye on that. Storm surge is expected, so a dangerous storm surge. Tropical storm conditions for Georgia and South Carolina within the warning today. Definitely expect those tropical storm conditions to be moving into Georgia right now and within the next hour, depending on where you live. And don't focus on the exact track of Nicole because it's very large, and due to its large size, effects will go outside of the cone. Right now we have winds of 50 mile an hour, 985 millibar pressure, so the pressure hasn't gone down an extreme amount, and moving at 16 miles an hour, so luckily it is moving faster. This is our cone of uncertainty. We're going to see it move possibly out over the Gulf, and then come into the Panhandle as a tropical storm, then weaken into a depression over Georgia. We're going to see those tropical storm force winds moving into South Carolina and Georgia in the next coming hours. Our peak surge is still 3 to 5 feet, so do expect those storm surge water rises. We have more water or more storm surge forecast for portions of the Gulf Coast of Florida, now reading 3 to 5 feet. We have portions of Georgia now under a 90% chance plus of tropical storm force winds. Most of Central Florida, all the way down to South Florida and North Florida, expecting tropical storm force winds, and there is a slight chance of tropical storm force winds in South Carolina right now, but that chance should go up. Flash flooding potential right now, slight, at least 15% for portions areas, and then we're going to see a higher rain chance up north. Once that storm, I believe it'll probably go through that area, not as a depression or anything, but it'll be a rainmaker for those areas. And anywhere from Tampa Bay up to Montgomery, or not Montgomery, but up into Alabama, we're going to be seeing a slight chance of flash flooding, and also expect about 2 to 4 inches of rain. Definitely expect a lot of rain with those outer bands. Expect strong gusts, possible trees down, and if you have time to prepare, bring stuff in, because at my house we did have stuff blow around, and you just don't want to have the chance of something being damaged. Thank you for watching. This is Christian Weather Broadcasting. Please read the Bible and read Romans 6:23. Thank you for watching.